Hey guys! Long time no see. So, yeah, it's been a while since my last video. Last time I made a video, it was, I think, shortly after I got my first job out of college. So now I'm actually in Vancouver. I moved and I have a new job, and wow, let me tell you, I left my old job 3 months ago, and it's kind of been an emotional roller coaster since then. A lot of shit has happened, and had a lot of ups and downs. Mostly downs. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's been pretty rough. Because when I got to Vancouver, I came here because my boyfriend got a job at a different studio, and I figured I would have no trouble finding my own job. But it turned out to be more difficult than I expected because I came during a time when nobody was hiring. So basically I was unemployed for about 2 months, which I know doesn't seem like a long time, but when you have like rent to pay and stuff, and your boyfriend is going off to work and you're at home doing nothing, it's kind of disheartening. And if you have me on Facebook, I was pretty distraught, I guess. Yeah, I was in a bad place, guys. And a lot of artists refer to this as the dark period because, well, just sometimes you have moments in your career where you just like question what the hell you're doing. Like, nobody wants to hire you. You're like, am I even that good? Do I actually suck? So, you know, I had one of those dark periods. It wasn't fun. But luckily, thanks to my friend Jill, I now have a job at Rainmaker as a background artist and background painter. So yeah, I haven't been there that long. It's only been, I think, less than a month. Yeah, just a few weeks. But I'm really loving it. I get to draw, which is something I didn't get to do much of at my last job, because it was a lot of like photo editing. But now I get to actually draw, and it's good. So yeah, that's good. I had a bit of a bad day yesterday. I got a job test, I guess, for a big studio, and I ended up getting kind of jerked around for like a few weeks, which was very frustrating. They really liked my test, and they said all sorts of nice things to me, and in the end they gave it to somebody else. So that was pretty disappointing, and that happened yesterday, and I guess I was upset, but I wasn't as upset as I thought I would be, mostly because I had just been waiting for so long that like when they finally told me that I didn't have it, I was kind of like, okay, fine, I can like move on at least. But yeah, like, I guess this isn't really something that they prepare you for in school. It's just like the self-esteem shit. So if you're still in school or you're thinking about going into school for it, just know that like you have to remember why you're doing it, and that like your job does not equal your self-worth. Because I was really really hard on myself, and I was like, I don't have a job, like, do I have to get like a normal job? Then no one's gonna respect me if I do that, and that's not true. Like, just remember that you gotta follow your passion, right? Just do something that you love to do, and don't do it for the money, and don't do it for the reputation or whatever. There's something to be said for like persistence, right? I guess that's what I talk about in my last video, is well, not giving up, right? Because I could have very well just given up after I got to Vancouver and just got like a retail job or like minimum wage. There's no shame in that, but like I didn't go to school just to like, you know, do something I didn't want to do, right? I went into animation because I love telling stories and I love drawing. So I figured if I just pushed through that hard part, I could still get it, right? But there will be times where you're definitely going to question if you're in the right field, but don't give up because, well, as you know, I have failed lots of times, and there are many times where I thought I would give up, but I didn't, and well, I'm getting paid to draw now, so there's something to be said for that, right? Also, I just wanted to say, like, it's really easy to get caught in that cycle where because you don't have a job and you don't get any outside validation from people about your work, you get so down about your skill that you don't want to draw, and that's the only thing that can make you feel better. So it's like I got caught in that too, and just be aware of that and try to put yourself in an environment where you don't have to worry about what other people are thinking, and just like draw for you and don't compare yourself to anyone else, because I'm really guilty of that, and it stops me from drawing, which stops me from improving, which stops me from bettering my life and my situation. So yeah, just be really careful of, you know, be self-aware of your own self-esteem and stuff like that. Sorry for the weird cuts, guys. I'm actually trying to film this while I'm at work because I literally have no time. Well, it's not true. I do have time when I get home from work. I'm just really tired, and I guess that's just what happens when you work full-time. So I'm not complaining, but yeah, I don't get to draw for myself as much anymore. And, you know, coupled with the fact that I'm insecure as hell about my drawings, just like not a good combination. So my Instagram has been dead. I just haven't really been feeling very creative. Aside from like this project that I'm working on with my boyfriend, we're actually working on a TV show right now that we pitched to a studio, like the head of a studio. I don't know how much I can say right now, but it's in the works right now, so that's something I gotta remind myself to be proud of, that we actually went ahead and did that, because it takes a lot of work and a lot of preparation. So, you know, I can't beat myself up too much because I'm a professional at that. I'm a professional self-deprecator. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so I've seen people come into Sheridan and talk about how important it is to make time for your personal work after you graduate, and you know what, they're right. It's really important, guys. Like, don't forget to pursue your own personal goals, because at the end of the day, like, it's great, we get to draw, we get to animate in our field, but at the end of the day, you're still working for someone else, and you don't get to be as creative as you want to be. You still have to answer to like a producer, director, art director, etc. And you know, that can really take a toll on you, especially your creative juices. So, you know, if you're like me and you're ambitious and you want to be a director someday, or whatever you want to do, like something in animation field, don't give up on it, because it's really easy once you start working to just settle and just become another cog in the machine. And I hear that from a lot of my coworkers, is that they they don't feel satisfied. You know, they get their dream job or whatever at like one of the big studios, and like it's great for the first couple of months, and then they're like, hold on a second, I'm not doing anything for myself, and it's just like 9 to 5, like I go to work, I go to sleep, and my life is going nowhere. Like, this can't be it, right? So, you know, don't forget to keep creating and make time. Like, it's hard, you're really tired when you get home, I know I am, but I'm trying to wake up earlier. It's just really hard because I am not a morning person. But, you know, John, my boyfriend, he is a lot more, I think, not driven, but like artistically, like more disciplined than me. he draws a lot more than me. Like, he wakes up at 6 a.m. and he draws before he goes to work, and I'm trying to do that because if I don't do that, I don't know, I'm just gonna fall behind, because already Inktober has started right now and I'm super rusty. Like, and I'm having such a creative block. Like, I don't know what to draw, and everything I draw, like I do draw, turns out like shit, and I hate it. So yeah, just like, don't drop the ball, man. Just keep drawing. I'm gonna keep trying. So if I can do it, you can do it. Like, let's do it together, okay? Let's just don't stop. Keep going. Anyways, I think that's all I have to say for now. I might try making more videos like this on my lunch break, because I don't know, it's kind of fun and I can kind of sneak away. Right now the guy's changing like my computer, so I have some like free time. He told me to like go away for half an hour, so why not just finish this video? But yeah, if there's anything else you want to know, like, I have so much to say about life after graduation and just being in the animation field. I'm learning so much. It's kind of overwhelming, to be honest, and it really hasn't been easy. So yeah, talk to me. Like, I want to talk about this more. Let me know how you guys are feeling and stuff. Okay? Talk to you later. Bye. Oh yeah, one more thing. Stop comparing yourself to people. It's gonna kill you. Just stop doing it. I keep seeing comments like that. Just don't compare yourself. Just compare yourself to your old self, okay? Don't look at other people and be like, oh, that person's so good, I suck, I'm gonna throw away my Cintiq or my sketchbook. Like, don't do it. Just don't, okay? Promise me.